NASA is paving the way for humanity to reach the moon and beyond with the launch of the Mega Moon rocket, the Space Launch System, and the Orion spacecraft. This mission is the first mission of a new era of lunar exploration called Artemis. And here to talk about this historic flight test is NASA astronaut Christina Koch. Christina, we appreciate you joining us here on Weather Nation. Can you just talk about this historic launch and give us some more information about it?
Absolutely. Great to be with you. And you said it perfectly. This is the next moon mission launch, and it is about 50 years since the last time we had a moon mission launch as the last of the Apollo missions. The difference with Artemis and Apollo is that this time we are going to stay. We're going to go and learn everything about the moon, do great science there, take the lessons that we learn and bring them to even deeper space exploration, like putting people on Mars. So it's an exciting time to be a part of NASA.
And can you talk more about how this specific mission will help get us ready to send humans back to the moon, but also even more out to Mars?
Definitely. This particular mission, Artemis 1, is actually going to be uncrewed, but it is the farthest a human-rated vehicle will ever fly from the Earth. We're going to fly the spacecraft and the rocket. The spacecraft is going to go around the moon. We're going to learn how to operate in deep space, how those navigation systems, communication systems, life support systems all work out in deep space, far from low Earth orbit. All those lessons that we learned, both about the human body, eventually on the next Artemis mission, about operating in deep space, how to do things for a long time, are going to be applied to the Mars missions. And that is the true eventual goal of this exciting exploration moment in time.
And at the very beginning, you were talking and comparing the Apollo mission that was 50 years ago. Can you kind of tell us how this new Artemis program is going to differ from the Apollo program?
Yes. I'd say the biggest difference is in the goals. Apollo was all about how quickly can we get there. Artemis is all about how long can we stay and how far can we go in terms of where we take those lessons we learn. So for that, we have a capsule, the Orion capsule, that can take more astronauts for even longer. We're landing at the south pole of the moon as opposed to the equator of the moon. That's a more science-rich location to land, but it's a little harder to get to. And then we're building in things like our gateway, which is going to be an orbiting outpost around the moon that will teach us how to do these very long duration logistical missions. Those are all lessons that we're going to take to Mars and things that weren't necessarily a part of the Apollo missions.
And I'm curious, what you're most excited about with this mission? What can you tell us about the excitement that you're having?
I think for me, the exciting part is that we are bringing new vehicles on board. We're doing it with our partners, commercial and international. We're doing it in an era where we know we want to go for all and by all. We're going to see a diverse group of astronauts represented in the different cadres that are parts of these missions, and we're going to inspire. I think that might be the most exciting thing for me. As someone who loves the STEM fields, science, engineering, math, I love that this shows what you can do when you bring that expertise together and you decide to do great things that are challenging.
This is great stuff. NASA astronaut Christina Koch, we appreciate you joining us here on Weather Nation. Great information.
Thank you.